What's up, bitches? It's No Joke Howard coming at you guys live from Otris Beach here, just outside of Sihanoukville, Cambodia. Now, this is actually my very first time in this part of Cambodia. I've never been to Sihanoukville, ever. Sihanoukville is in the southwest part of Cambodia, guys. It's near like, you got like Otris Beach, you got like Koh Rong is an island, Koh Rong. It's probably, from Kampot and Kaip, it's probably like a 2-hour drive, I'd say, maybe, you know, like 2-hour drive. Now, I've been to Kaip, which is in the southeastern corner of Cambodia, next to the Vietnamese border. I digress. I got an email from a gentleman named Jonathan Wicker. And also, guys, I apologize if I sound a little bit nasally today. I've had a cold for like the last week, so if you guys don't like it, turn the fucking channel. Hey, No Joke, I have a few questions for you here. Number one, how much money did you have on you when you first got to Phnom Penh? Okay, fair enough. So I came to Phnom Penh directly from Thailand. I was in Thailand for about a week, so I landed, I flew from Washington, D.C. to Bangkok, Thailand. And then from Bangkok, I took about a 16-hour train ride through the middle of Thailand up to Chiang Mai. I stayed there for about a week. Then I flew from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, and then I flew from Bangkok to Phnom Penh. When I arrived in Phnom Penh, I had about $3,000. About $3,000 cash. And I didn't think it was gonna be enough, but it turns out it was plenty. Turns out 3,000 was sorry guys. Turns out I haven't really been making videos because my voice has been fucked up. Sorry, man. Pardon me. What the fuck was I saying? $3,000 is way more than enough to get started here in Phnom Penh, if you know what you're doing, which isn't hard to do. So yeah, I had about 3,000. Number two, what was your diet like for the first month and your first food in Cambodia? Good question. Okay. All right, the very first night I got here, all right, so I landed in the airport just before like the sunset, so maybe around 3 o'clock, maybe around 4 o'clock, the sunset around 6. And I get to Cambodia and I'm like blown away by what I'm seeing, like in terms of the traffic and just the lack of development and like I guess like that third world element, because Thailand was a lot more westernized and developed, whereas Phnom Penh, the rest of Cambodia is not at all, man. It's a lot more rugged and raw here. The first thing I had, I forget the name of the sandwich, but if you guys live in Phnom Penh or anywhere in Cambodia, like even in Thailand, like you guys know, it's basically like a little baguette roll with like papaya salad and this pork mystery meat inside, and like they put chili in it, and I forget the name of it, but they're very common here in Cambodia, and they're like they're like 75 cents to $1 a piece. I got charged $1.50 because it was my first day there, and I spoke no Khmer. I definitely got ripped off, and it was directly on the Shit River. So if you guys live in Phnom Penh, it's Street 113, also known as Plao Tuks Oi. Plao Tuks Oi is Stinky Water Road. It's like a shit creek of sewage, and there was a sandwich stand right there, and it smells like shit. Hello, sister. It smells like shit everywhere. Yeah, I speak Khmer, and it smells like shit, man. So I had this disgusting mystery meat sandwich with the smell of shit in the air. Damn it, man. So, what was my diet like for the first month? It was just all street food, man. Pretty much, like I would go on the street, I'd get like pork, rice, and egg. I'd get, and that's how I ate in Thailand too. Like I just ate street food in Thailand. I never went to like a sit-down restaurant ever. I'm trying to think, nah. Like maybe once or twice, but it was pretty much all street food because it's cheaper and it's good. It's fucking good. So, it's fucking good. I haven't done that one in a while. Fucking good, man. So, yeah, man, so my diet was just like meat, vegetables, and rice. So it's actually pretty good. Like I was in good shape and everything. I didn't really like put on any weight. In fact, I lost a lot of weight when I first moved here. So, and my diet's a little bit better now. I don't really eat rice or bread anymore. I'm on more of like a ketogenic diet, which is like high fat, high protein, low carb. So like no rice, bread, sugars. Like even if I have like ice cream now, I get a stomach ache because it's just too much sugar and dairy, man. Or I mean, not dairy, but too much sugar. And the third question was, could you elaborate a bit on the process you took in between leaving the Phnom Penh airport and getting a job teaching? And he finishes off with like, I want to go to Cambodia next month to land a teaching job, no degree, no TEFL certification yet. no international health coverage, and $200 for the first 10 days until my, ooh man, that's gonna be tough, buddy. $200 for the first 10 days. For the first 10 days, that's gonna be tough because you don't know shit. So you're definitely gonna have a problem, dude. If you come here with 200 bucks for 10 days, that's 20 bucks a day. You gotta figure, I mean, like you could do it, but you're gonna have to stay at a hostel, man. Yeah, you're gonna have to stay at a hostel, dude, if you wanna eat and fucking have a place to stay and get around. So you're gonna have a tough first 10 days, man. And even when you get your $750 check, you're still gonna have a hard time, guys. Listen, if you're coming to Cambodia, don't bring less than $1,000, guys. I suggest you bring at the bare minimum $1,500. The bare minimum $1,500, so you come prepared. Which is not, it's not hard to save that up, guys. I'm in a desperate time right now and don't want to go back to the US until I've accomplished something. What's your no joke opinion? Blah blah blah. Go fuck yourself. Like I said, my opinion is that you should save up more money than you should come out here with more than $200 fucking dollars, man. So the process when I landed here to the time I got a teaching job was probably about a month and a half. So I got here to Phnom Penh and I stayed there for 10 days in a place called Homeland Guest House on Street 304, corner Street 95. And I stayed there for 10 days and I paid $100 because it was 10 bucks a night, and I just kind of fucked around. I just walked around a lot. I made one friend who didn't really stay my friend that long, this Filipino lady, but turns out every fucking Filipino I've met in Phnom Penh, no joke, man, every Filipino I've met in Phnom Penh has tried to hustle me. I'm not saying all Filipinos are bad. I'm not saying they're all hustlers, but everyone I've met in Phnom Penh has been a fucking hustler, man. I'm dead serious. Maybe that's for another video. I'll make one called Fucked Up Filipinos in Phnom Penh. I'll get shot by a bunch of fucking Filipino guys. But then I went to Siem Reap for 10 days. I spent my time up there. Then I came back, and then I got my own apartment. And then I eventually got a job teaching, which I hated. I taught at Belty International School. It was terrible. I was almost out of money, but thankfully I was smart enough to not run out, and I was smart enough to come out here with enough money, not $200. So yeah, man, I mean, my no joke opinion on coming to Cambodia is after you get off the plane, have at least $1,500 on you. And that does not include the plane. I'm saying after you get off the plane, you should have 1,500 bucks. I had like 3,000, so I had way more than enough. But with the plane ticket, depending on where you're coming from, like if you're coming from North America or South America, a ticket will be probably upwards of $1,000. Let's just plan for that. So you should save up about $3,000, buy your plane ticket, and you know that includes the plane ticket and everything, and then come out here with the money, man. So yeah, and in terms of getting around, tuk-tuks are easy to come by, and that's why I suggest that you guys meet up with me, because I do travel consulting for a lot of my viewers, because they're coming here with like $1,000 and they need to know where to stay, a budget place to stay. They need to know where to get food. They need to know the real cost of things, because if you come here, you're most likely going to get ripped off by tuk-tuk drivers. They're going to overcharge you because they know that you're new. You don't speak Khmer. And not just with transportation, but with going out to eat, because oftentimes things here are not priced. The vast majority of times things are not priced here, so they can charge you whatever the hell they want. And haggling is standard here. Like, haggling is part of the Khmer culture here, so haggling is okay, but you need to know how to haggle. That's why I suggest you guys meet up with me. So shoot me an email at nojokestriking@gmail.com, bitches. That's nojokestriking@gmail.com, motherfuckers. I'd really appreciate it, guys. So meet up with me, man, and I guarantee you I will save you time, money, and trouble when you move to Phnom Penh. Obviously, I have a price. If you want to know what my price is, I mean, it also depends on what you want exactly. So shoot me an email with the type of info you want. I'll give you a price. You guys meet up with me in person. We go out for a cup of coffee. We go out for lunch or something, and we have a nice time. All right, I'm more than happy to help people, but my time is valuable, and I will save you time, money, and trouble. The amount that you pay me is way more that you will save way more. Does that make sense? Anyways, guys, nojokestriking@gmail.com. beaches. I really appreciate it. Again, I apologize for the scratchy voice, man. I've had a cold for the last week, man. So anyways, y'all, peace.